Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. I'm so excited to tell you that Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand and I are once again going to be hosting Series September this year. I love what we have come up with this year. We decided to go with the theme of movies. And as always, we're going to have a 3x3 bingo card, and each of the prompts are going to match with a movie. So we have 9 different movies to share with you, and each of them have a prompt that goes with them that I think is going to really help us all to make progress in our series that we are in the middle of. Because if you're like me, there's a lot of them. I start a series and I don't often binge straight through to the end. I have a couple times, but usually I just read 1 or 2 and then the series lingers on my spreadsheet for a long time. So my friend ChatGPT helped me come up with this image and I love it. And so we're doing Series September movie edition this year. The real goal is to just make progress in your series, whatever that means for you. If you even just read one book that's a part of a series, then you've successfully participated in Series September. Sarah and I will have sprints throughout the whole month of September here and there, and we will be making progress on our series. I hope you will as well. So here are the 9 movies and the prompts that go with them. And the first one is extra exciting because it does come along with an announcement of another read-along. Sarah and I loved doing an Ember in the Ashes read-along last year with you. We read all 5 published books so far in the Ember in the Ashes series, the 4 in the main series, and then Air, which was her new release last October. And I do believe that that will be a duology with 1 more coming out. But we've been wanting to do another read-along because we just had so much fun doing that in the live discussions, and it just was a lot of fun to have the community participate with us. So we've decided we're doing another one, and it goes along with our first prompt, which is with Harry Potter movie. Start a series with a young protagonist, but we will be starting a Harry Potter read-along. Both Sarah and I have read through the series 2 times, and so this will be our 3rd time reading the series. And I personally am going to be using these illustrated editions and reading the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. These ones are illustrated by Jim Kay. They're gorgeous. And there's a lot of really fun, beautiful illustrations throughout these books. So I'm so excited to be reading the first 5, at least, in these editions, and then continuing on. So the plan is every other month, we're going to be reading the next book in the Harry Potter series, and then we'll be finishing with book 7 next year during Series September. So every other month, September, November, January, March, May, July, and then next September. Because there are 7 books in the series, and so that works out perfectly. I'm hoping that you will join in the fun. We will announce and share more about like when the lives will be and all of that, but there will be a live at the end of September to discuss Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So stay tuned for when that date will be. We haven't set the date yet, but hopefully you'll join in with the Harry Potter read along. Let us know if you're reading it for the first time or if this will be a reread for you. The audiobooks narrated by Jim Dale are fantastic, but I believe there's a new audiobook that's more full cast. So maybe try to get your hands on that and join us for that one. And then you'll have 1 prompt done from our Series September bingo board. The second prompt is for the movie The Mummy, and that is to read a series that's been on your TBR for a really long time. So it's like a mummy, right? It's been there forever. Maybe the series that you started the longest time ago. Yeah, just read a series that's been there for a long time to fulfill the prompt for The Mummy. The third one is Groundhog Day. And for this one, you need to read 2 books in the same series. So you're going back for another round. Just like in Groundhog Day, he wakes up and goes back to the beginning of the day again. So for this one, read 2 books or more from the same series. Starting in the middle row, Empire Strikes Back is to read the 2nd book in a series. This is like old school Star Wars. I know there are lots more, but originally Empire Strikes Back was the 2nd one. So read a 2nd book in a series. The Neverending Story is the 5th prompt. And for that one, read a long series. Read from a series that has 5 or more books in the series. For Ocean's 11, read a book or out of a series that has a strong friendship group or a found family. Hopefully, if it's a series that you've already started, you know that about it already. So find a book from a series that has a strong strong friend group or a found family. We've got Toy Story, continue a beloved or favorite series. Toy Story just keeps putting out movies and people just keep loving them. So read from a series that you really love. Maybe revisit a book in a series or just a series that you're super excited to get back to. And then for number 8, we have The Devil Wears Prada. Read a series that's set around a job or a workplace. You have to know a little bit about the book, but it really could be any job. And so just about any book will count, but make it a little fun. Try to find something that's set in an office or has a strong focus on the job that somebody is doing. And finally, prompt number 9 is Back to the Future. Read a book from a series that has a time travel element to it. This can be some kind of a portal or time travel in some way. I already know I'm going to be reading the next book in what's the series called? The Timeless. I already know I'm going to be reading the next book in the Timeless series, where the characters live in 2 different timelines kind of simultaneously. So there's some kind of time element involved in that one. So try to find a book with a time element involved for Back to the Future. And that's really it. We have some images. You can use this image with all 9 prompts, or we have some tickets, Admit One tickets that have all of the prompts on them as well, if you're somebody who does book journaling. And we hopefully will have some Instagram backdrops and things that you can use for your stories to put in your books in there. But all of that's going to be on a Google Doc that you can find in the description down below. You can click on that and it will take you to all of these different things, as well as the prompts written out. For those who might have a hard time reading the prompts on the image, we have them written out so it's very clear what the prompts are. I hope that you'll join in. Let me know if you're planning to participate in Series September. I'm excited to build a TBR to match each of these 9 prompts. Again, just reading one book means you've successfully participated, but I hope that you will join Sarah and I think this is our 5th year doing Series September. 5th? I'm pretty sure it's our 5th year. I don't know. I didn't double check that. So exciting. I hope to make some really good progress. I always do during Series September, make really good progress in my series. So I'm looking forward to that again next month. But we wanted to get this out there so that as you're making plans for September, you can add a few series books into the mix. And that's going to be it for me today. Sarah's information for her channel will be down in the description, as well as the Google Doc with all of these images and things that you might want to use that will be down there. And that's it. Just use the hashtag Series September 26 if you make any kind of posts or tag us. Our handles are on everything as well, so we can see what you're going to be reading and posting, and also share it in the comments down below. And that's going to be it for me today. I look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.